3 fall pasta salads. Delicious, sweet. Look at that, y'all. That is fall right there. Why save pasta salad just for grilling season? You can enjoy it all year round. Makes the perfect side dish, makes the perfect party thing to bring you can make ahead, but also makes an easy dinner. So let's do it. This I'm calling my Fall Harvest Orzo pasta salad. This one has all of those hearty fall vegetables that we love this time of year. Little Brussels sprouts, some butternut squash, and then a delicious apple cider vinaigrette to go with it. I'm using Orzo for this because a lot of times you see this type of salad, like fall salad with, a grain like farro. But since I'm doing pasta salads, the Orzo is tiny, and that way you get, you can still get everything in one bite. So I'm just gonna kind of like shave these Brussels sprouts. So I'm just slicing it in half and then just kind of slicing it really thin. Hold up. I went ahead and cooked off some bacon. Bacon is going in this. You can totally leave it out if you want to keep it vegetarian, but I thought it would kind of be a hearty little substantial thing. I like to cook it on the sheet pan that I'm going to use again because we're going to use those bacon drippings and cook our butternut squash and red onion. So we're going to get that kind of caramelization happening by roasting our onion and butternut squash together. Okay, so I'm going to add this just straight to the pan that I cooked the bacon on so that it gets that, salty, smoky bacon flavor. And then butternut squash. There are a few jobs in the kitchen that I just don't like, and peeling and chopping butternut squash is one of them. So I did that ahead of time. And by I mean my friend across the way. This is probably more than we need, but I will save any extra and just put it in salads and stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna toss it in the bacon grease. So I'm gonna add in some olive oil and then just some salt and pepper. You could throw some fresh thyme in here if you have any. Okay, so everything's tossed and covered. This goes in until it's all caramelized, good, softened, delicious. All right, you definitely don't want to overcook your pasta when you make pasta salad because it's going to continue to soften up as it absorbs the dressings. Al dente, people, al dente. This is a time where I do shock the pasta in cold water just to, again, prevent that from overgoing. And if this one's ready, they're all probably ready. Facial. One more. Okay, back to business. Brussels sprouts, all done. You could also use kale or spinach or leave it out. With all of these recipes, be flexible. Or trust me and just know that I know what I'm talking about, and I promise these are gonna be bowls of perfect bites. And now we can go ahead and make the dressing while we wait on our veggies to cook. I'm gonna do a maple mustard vinaigrette using apple cider. Apple cider is just the perfect vinegar for this. Lends that sweetness, but also that super tanginess. And because apples, it's fall, y'all. A typical vinaigrette is 2 parts oil to 1 part vinegar. I'm making this one just a tad more tart. And then I'm using a Dijon mustard, stone ground Dijon. I like the little bits of mustard seed in there. That's also going to emulsify the vinaigrette and bring it together. And then to sweeten it up, some maple syrup. This is also just kind of gives you that fall vibe. Then I'm doing a little bit of garlic powder, salt and pepper. Anytime you make a vinaigrette, you want kind of that sweet, that salty, that tangy, and then that fat. It's quite delicious. Cooked, delicious, sweet. So what happens when it's in the oven is that it has developed some good sweetness. That butternut squash. There's nothing not to like about it. So now we just bring everything together. I'll go in with my veggies first. Okay, I'm gonna add in our cooked orzo. The Brussels, throw that in also. And then I'm also going in with some toasted walnuts. I love the hearty crunch that it gives a salad. And then some dried sweetened cranberries. You get that little chewy sweetness. I'm just gonna pour the dressing right over. Toss. Yum. The veggies are still a little bit warm, so they really absorb that dressing. Look at that. Y'all, that is fall right there. And then I'm just gonna top it with some of the stuff that we put inside, like I always do. A little more bacon. some of the walnuts, some of the cranberries. Fall, harvest, Orzo pasta salad. I mean, y'all, look at the perfect bite right here. You've got the little bites of pasta that just kind of fills you up, you know, but those little fresh shaved Brussels sprouts just kind of add a little delightful crunch that's like super earthy. Then the walnuts, the little sweet cranberries, that dressing. Okay, for my next trick, I'm going a little Southwestern style, but with fall flair. Sweet potato, black bean pasta salad. Listen, if you never put black beans and sweet potatoes together, you're missing out, okay? It's one of my favorite flavor combinations. So I thought, why not put it in the pasta salad? For this pasta salad, I'm using a penne pasta, so something a little bit bigger, so that the pasta is a little more of the highlight here, and the other things going in it are kind of, you know, smaller than the pasta, but the idea and the hope is that you still get a little bit of everything in every bite. I also love putting my sweet potatoes with something spicy and a little more savory. In case we hadn't met, my favorite thing is like sweet and salty. Okay, so I'm gonna get these going. A little olive oil, salt, and pepper. I am keeping it simple again on this because you're gonna remember the dressing, and it's one of like the most flavorful things ever that you need to be having on hand. Bringing back a little something from the past. All right, and then this just goes into the oven, 425. All right, so while that cooks, just, you know, get everything else ready. I did make the dressing ahead because we always keep this on hand, and you've seen it before. This is the Chipotle honey vinaigrette from Chipotle. I did the copycat dressing. It is so good. So you've got a little smoky, sweet, a little spicy. It's just the perfect dressing for the salad. So just make the dressing as is, and then up the Chipotle. This is going to play with that sweet potato just a little bit better. And a little more of the liquid. That's what I'm talking about. And then because I've got the cooked and the savory, I want some crunch, some fresh crunch. So I'm gonna get that by adding in some chopped red onion and some cilantro. Just gonna shave the cilantro off the stem. If a little stem gets in there, it's okay. All right, then for your black beans, you want to definitely drain and rinse these. Another little crunch factor, some pepitas, which are roasted pumpkin seeds. One more ingredient for the end, but I'll just wait on the sweet potatoes to cook and then toss it all together with our little smoky chipotle vinaigrette. They're perfect. They held their shape. They're not like super mushy. They definitely have still a little bit of bite to it. Let them cool slightly and then into the pasta salad. Okay, so you've got our copycat chipotle honey vinaigrette. And look how much pasta salad this is for not a lot of money. Gonna add in some cotija cheese. This is a really crumbly, kind of salty Mexican cheese. Oh, look at that. Oh, that little crunch from those pumpkin seeds. It's just good. Look at all that flavor. Sweet potatoes, the black beans. You see everything that's in it. Of course, gonna sprinkle with everything inside. A drizzle and a sprinkle. And a crumble. Look at that. Southwestern sweet potato, black bean pasta salad for the win. I mean, just look at all that. Look at that. Look at that. That is delightful. I could eat this every day. This is one you haven't had before. Y'all are gonna like this one. Now, let's bring it on home. For my final trick today, marinated fall vegetable pasta salad. Now, this one is going to be like the fall twist on, you know, probably the most classic type of pasta salad. Typically, in those marinated pasta salads, you know, you've got like bell peppers, tomatoes, zucchini, squash sometimes. We're going fall vegetables. Look at my array. You know, this one's gonna be your crowd pleaser, but with a twist. And I'm gonna start by marinating half of the vegetables going in because the other half doesn't need to be marinated. So to clean my mushrooms, I'm just taking a damp paper towel and wiping off all the surface. Sometimes if you wash them, they absorb too much of the water. I'm just gonna trim the stem a little bit, but leave it in and quarter. And this is definitely a pasta salad that gets better with age. When you hear the word marinated, you want that to be soaking. This pasta is also gonna have like tons of textures going on because we've got our, you know, kind of meaty mushrooms, but then we're gonna get a lot of crunch from carrot and cauliflower. Okay, so for the carrots, I'm going to thinly slice them. Like the mushrooms, as they marinate, they're gonna get like soft and tender. The carrots are gonna stay nice and crunchy, so I'm gonna keep them nice and thin. Okay, and then the other part that's going in the marinade is the cauliflower. And I'm gonna keep this in really small pieces also, just so nothing is overwhelming, because we're not cooking these ahead of time. You could blanch them if you want and then marinate them, but ain't nobody got time for that. So I just like little bits, and throughout the pasta salad, it's gonna be little crunchy little bites. You can also just pick them right off the stalk, because they naturally have a place where they separate. Okay, the majority of the vegetables are prepped, so I'm just gonna make the marinade. I'm gonna start with a little bit of shallot. You're not gonna get little bites of onion, but this adds great flavor to the vinaigrette. And I'm gonna pop it into a bowl. I'm gonna do a red wine vinaigrette. So I'm gonna do 2 parts oil to 1 part vinegar. I'm gonna use extra virgin here, since we're not cooking it or anything. I'm gonna go with a touch of brown sugar, just to kind of balance everything out. A little Dijon, a little crushed red pepper, a little bit of dried oregano, just a pinch, a little bit goes a long way. And the OGs, a little garlic powder, a little salt and pepper. Whisk her up. All right, so in go the veggies. I told you this is gonna make a ton, so invite your friends over. All right, now I'm just going to cover this and let it marinate until those mushrooms are soft. But I'll report back. Okay, it's been about an hour. Our mushrooms have softened a bit, and again, it'll just get better with age. Okay, now let's follify it even more. Kale. This is really just gonna add like a great little bite and texture to the pasta salad. I'm gonna take the stems off and then just chop it up pretty finely, because we're not cooking it. You know, when you cook it, it cooks down like a ton. All right, before I add it in, I'm just gonna kind of give it the little, kale massage that everybody does. It softens it, and it just kind of doesn't make it so harsh to bite into, It just needs a little waking up. All right, now we're just going to be tossing everything together. And then some marinated artichoke hearts. This isn't necessarily a fall vegetable, but it's marinated. I am draining off the marinade though, because I don't want it to mess with my great flavor I made. Cut them in half just to make them a little more bite size. And then sun-dried tomatoes. This is like the perfect way to get that kind of burst of tomato when they're not in season. Okay, so that is going to give us a little juicy burst. And then for a little creaminess, smoked mozzarella. So this is a little something new, but when looking for something a little warm, a little hearty, I thought smoked mozzarella would be really good. All right. One more thing, a little parsley. It really is going to brighten up the marinade. It's not just for garnish. Kind of just brings things back to life. All right, time for the magic. I really want to get in here with my hands. I have to, y'all have to. I really want to make sure everything is coated in this dressing. Oh, yeah. This one, you have to let it sit for like 4 hours. After you make this, you're gonna wanna keep it stored in like a Tupperware with a lid, or just some Ziploc bags. That way it can really marinate, and then you can zhuzh it before you put it in your serving bowl. See how like the dressing and stuff gets caught in those little crannies of the bow tie? That is why I chose to use bow tie. It's all about that flavor. It's hard to say which one's the winner. This is really good. This has it all going on. I mean, it's got so much flavor from that vinaigrette that we made. And then all those veggies, you get a little bit of something, a little bit of everything. You get crunch, you get a little chewiness, you get the creaminess from the cheese and the pasta. It's perfection. We did it. They're beautiful, they're different, and they're so full of flavor. I hope I've convinced you to try something new this fall and make a pasta salad perfect for any family gathering, the holidays, the tailgates, or just for dinner. I hope you try one of these. All the recipes will be linked below, and let me know what you think. Happy fall, y'all. Determined to get oil on this shirt. Did you see that? Right after I said it, did you hear me? Time for a commercial break. Okay, we'll do that thing where where it like bleeps.